don't even know which way I'm meant to be going now. Alright, Dave, I shall look out for it, mate. Olivici, take 5 minutes.
What was that? Sorry, hadn't my blindfold on.
I don't know what you're talking about, bless you. What is this snow?
White precipitation that generally acts when things are below freezing.
This is not normal snow. As you well know, there are many types of snow. It's called Snowrunner for a reason, and yet, when the game came out, there was no snow in it.
Sorry, wishing holidays should go here. Not my resub message. So how many days till Christmas? Long.
Just run the Xmas command then, Miko. It'll tell you.
No.
Or is it days until or something like that? What's the command called?
Until Xmas.
Until Xmas, that's it. There's the one. See, 13 days, 11 hours and 29 minutes.
Wait.
Finished with your Christmas shopping, Paul?
I haven't quite finished doing my Christmas shopping yet.
I've done my Christmas shopping because I got no one nothing.
So you got everyone everything?
Yeah. Everyone's rushing around getting stuff for people. I'm like, no, I take no part in this.
Well, I've almost done my Christmas shopping. I've got my Ethernet cable, my Dream Machine. I've got to get some more connectors. I've got little boot things that go on as well. What else do I need to get? Oh, I need to get power in that room as well, in that cupboard. And some strip lighting of some kind. Oh, I need to buy stuff for other people as well, don't I? Yeah, I forgot about that bit. I need to do that at some point.
Didn't the game just glitch for you then, Paul? Wick reset you back to the start, lol.
It did. The game glitched and put me back at the garage. Don't know what's going on. It's a known bug.
Hannah, can you check your DMs, please?
All I want for Christmas is super fast internet. Oh, don't even get me started on that, Hannah. Bye, Tiger. Thank you for 34 months. Anonymous Jam Sandwich. What a name. Thank you for subbing. Welcome. We have a jam sandwich in the internet. Wait. No. Not social. No. So, you know I've been wanting to get gigabit broadband since they put that post up outside of my house.
Yes.
You know this.
I do.
And you know that a couple of weeks ago I was on the phone to BT asking them why I can't
Just for
have
them
it.
to say you can't.
For them to tell me that they couldn't, they put me through to a network guy who literally said, it's the cabling's there, but it's not been enabled in your area yet. It could be like a year before you get it. You're on the best package. So explain to me why 2 days ago, loads of people in fluorescent jackets walked down our street, knocked on my door while I wasn't in, and said to Mrs. Squirrel, would you like BT Fiber 900 for $49.99 a month? And she was like, wait, what? We've been told we can't get it. Oh no, the woman over there, she's got it. Would you like to sign up for it? Hang on a minute, we're already with BT. We've been told we can't have it yet. Oh, sorry, you shouldn't be knocking on your door. We didn't know you was already with BT. Wait, say what now?
No.
Wait, stop. So you're telling me if I've got BT, I can't have it? But if I don't have BT, I can have it for less money than I'm currently paying with BT. Is that what you're telling me? Nope, see ya, bye. That's literally what happened 2 days ago. And on Monday, I'm going to phone BT up and have a very, very interesting conversation with them. Also, I've gone past where I should have turned. So, I've got Virgin Media in the house. So one of the cards that will be played is, I may just cancel my contract then, okay? How does that sound to you? Oh, but sir, you have to pay some money. I don't care. We're in principal mode right now. I don't care that it'll cost me money.
I did that at the start of the year with Virgin. I was like, I'll just leave you then. And I was like, no, we could offer you £100 off your current price. Would you like that offer for the next 18 months?
Well, according to Virgin's website, they don't have 1 gigabit internet in my area yet. But I'll be basically saying to BT, listen, whichever one of you, between you and Virgin, gives me gigabit broadband, I'll be going with them and cancelling the other. So would you like it to be you, or would you like it to be Virgin Media? That's exactly what I'll be saying to them. And it's not a threat, it's what I'm going to do.
Yeah. It's the only way to get them to do anything.
Yeah, Halo, you go to the website and it says, oh, fiber 900 in your area. And then it says, okay, test if I can get it. And it goes, are you a customer? You go, yeah. Okay, what's your account number, phone number, blah, 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 log in. Oh, you can't have it. Sorry, it's not in your area yet. But then if you say, I'm not a customer, you put in your postcode, your house number, it goes, yes, you can get it for $49.99 a month. It's just an actual joke.
Well, cancel your BT contract, then sign up as a new customer.
That's what I'm going to say to them. I'm like, well, if I cancel my contract and then I pay your penalty for leaving my contract early and then I just sign up as a customer again, that's what you're telling me I can do. But quite frankly, I'll just take Virgin Media gigabit if that's the case.
Aren't you? I thought your contract was like long expired and not current because they were like wanting you to change onto something new or something.
No, because I changed it a year ago to...
Oh, okay.
What did I change it to? So guaranteed blah, 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 whatever. And got a better deal. And then I'm contracted until January next year now, I think. So they just basically want to fleece me for a bit more money for a year and then offer me fiber 900. And that isn't going to wash, quite frankly. It's not going to wash. Like, no.
I can see a red mist descending over Chelmsford Monday morning.
Yep.
Yeah. The weather forecast for Chelmsford is thunderstorm.
Angry with a chance of nuts.
You know, but if I get put into principal mode, all hell breaks loose. And they just put me into principal mode right now. I'm not having it. Virgin Media ruined a few years of your life in my attempts to stream. Oh dear. Is it really bad? That's interesting. Right, what am I getting here? Right, Pups, are you over near my other truck yet? You must be.
No, because the game glitched and there's a great big hole under the water.
Wait, you're going the wrong way.
Because I have to tow the crane across because it's stuck in a hole under the water.
Do you want me to jump into that and drive it then? I'll be honest, these wheels look way too small for this mud.
Well, my truck, which is smaller and has less wheels, was absolutely fine.
I would, Tommy. If you see a mushroom cloud over Chelmsford on Monday, you know I've had a phone call. I think so, Hannah, yeah. Like, dash cams are illegal. In France, you can't take photographs of people in public and stuff. There's all kinds of weird rules.
Virgin offered me 1 gig last week.
Yeah, but Pups, I accept that it depends where you live as to what you can get.
Yeah, but the whole thing with
even
is
to the
just
point
a bit
of
stupid.
you know, whether you live near a cabinet and things like that. I accept all of that. What I don't accept is telling me that the person over the road can have it and I can't. Yeah? Or even worse, trying to hide the fact that I can have it because I'm already a customer. I completely object to that.
I love when you get like this, Paul.
I did say to Hannah, don't get me started, and somebody else in chat started asking questions and going, oh, this sounds like a good story.
I think you should just carry on, Paul. Let it all out. It will make you feel better.
That's what's going to happen on Monday. I'm not letting it all out yet.
He's got 2 more sleeps that he can stew in the middle of the night. Like,
Yeah, he's got to build up the pressure.
What else can I fire at him?
Pressure
and to top
cooker.
it all off, he's putting Snowrunner stress in there as well. Like, he's going to be well wrapped up ready for Monday.
Add to a bit of a booster jab as well, just to kick it all off completely.
Yeah, he's had his principal booster this morning as well, so he's really ramped up with that. He's got 300 metres of Cat 6 on the way, ready to hang himself with once he's had a conversation with BT.
Oh, I'm going to be hanging BT engineers from it.
Hey, 300 metres, you could just run it from your neighbours across the road to yours, it'll be fine.
That's true.
Yeah, we can all start using Squirrel as the deterrent for when we speak to our ISPs. It'll be like, look, you can deal with me quite reasonably. If
You
not,
can
I'll
deal with
pass you-
Squirrel.
I'll pass you to my consultant.
Just on a watch list. Do not speak to this person.
Like his number will be blacklisted into the call centre. Like, do not answer this call.
Get straight over, Paul.
Let's have a look at the map, hang on.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, we're not far away actually.
Can't wait to hear the story of how it goes on next week's streams.
Alright, take a splash of fuel at that tax rim on a minute.
Might as well.
$55 a month for an iPhone 12 with less data a month. Switched and got the iPhone with limited everything 22. I was going to say $55 a month. What the heck?
Paul,
Something.
did you just take a Western Star, pick some bricks up?
I took a Western Star and I parked it up at the warehouse so that it could be loaded with concrete blocks or whatever it was for
that's
the old
okay,
garage.
cool. That's all right. No, that's fine.
Or if it needs to be used for something else, use it for that.
No, I'd literally just been to that warehouse and picked up bricks, and by the time I got back, you were there, and it was like, are you going for the bricks as well, or am I just confused? It's fine.
Concrete blocks. Pops, can you put that at the front, please? Because that's the heavy one.
Yeah.
You can put it there and I can pack it, and then you can reposition or just move it around. But it's better at the front because it's super heavy.
Beware the fury of a
Can you pack
patient
that?
man.
Why do you ever do a charity stream? Because I do my own charity stuff, Crow Daddy. And I don't mix my streams with charity work or my YouTube videos with charity work. It was just a decision I took many years ago. Mostly because I don't like streamers or YouTubers that effectively do charity stuff, and it's just like a thin veil for getting boosted. Let's put it that way. So I just keep the two things completely separate, and then I can never be accused of it. And I do my own charity work and my own donations and everything like that. I do all of that completely separate to my YouTube and Twitch. That's just the way I roll. I even have YouTube last month saying to me, do you want to be part of this charity thing? And I've said, I'm sorry, I don't want to do it. It's just a policy I have. For better or for worse. Oh, I don't want to remove cargo. I want to pack cargo. Game please. Why can't I pack? I don't think it's in the right place. It won't let me pack it.
Aren't you in the wrong truck?
Shush.
My.
I've been distracted. I've been literally answering questions. You pay £10 a month for 10 gig of data. So I've got Vodafone. I pay £10 a month, unlimited calls and texts, and 100 gig of data for 10 quid a month. I think that's a pretty decent deal. And I keep my SIM separate from my phone as well. I've done that for a few years. That way I can change my phone whenever I like, and I can change my network whenever I like. Thanks, Pa. Well, it's not that with me, Matty. Why are they good and bad at the same time, Dave? What's bad about them? Oh, Hannah, I have a list. Hang on.
Oh, God.
One sec. I have it. There you go. So I haven't my favourites photograph, you see. So BT Mobile, PlusNet, 1P Mobile, the Phone Co-op, Eco Tokens, Zevla, all use EE. Tesco, Sky, GIF, Gaff, and Leica Mobile all use O2. ID Mobile, Smarty, Freedom Pop, Honest Mobile, and Superdrug use 3 network.
Wait,
and,
Superdrug?
Yeah, Superdrug. Yep. And Virgin Media, Voxy, Labara, Asda Mobile, and Taunt Mobile all use Vodafone. That is the genuine list. There's only 4 actual networks in the UK. And so you basically piggyback in. There you go. Take a screenshot if you want. You basically piggyback in one of those 4. Depending on who you're with. And I'm with Vodafone, so I'm on the Vodafone network. So if ever you hear people saying, oh, I'd never touch O2, I'm with Tesco, just laugh and walk away. Yeah, it's just lots of brands for the same networks, that's all it is.
Yes, they did. It's now Virgin O2.
Yeah, well, it might have just changed. I mean, obviously, things do change.
I'm not gonna lie, Paul. I think half of them you read out I didn't even recognise. It's like Superdrug.
What, I've never been Superdrug Sim?
No, what? When you said Superdrug, I was like, what?
Next time you're in Superdrug, are you there getting your creams and your shower gel? You're like, I think I'll get a Sim.
When either of you two get a moment, could you just have a look at the constructing a repair garage and make sure I'm not going completely balmy and that the fuel is not on this map, it's on the Yellow Rock one?
I would say yes, because it's not letting me click anything. It says gateway to Yellow Rock.
Mm-hmm.
I have a scout. I'm in my scout. So if you want me to go down there and...
Yeah, I've just been to the Yellow Rock entrance on the northwest, but it's locked. So I'm assuming it's only the one on the north, which is above Restorer's Trouble.
Yeah. I'm not far from there, so if I pop up there and go through and see whereabouts it is.
Cool.
All should be fine getting back. Fine.
Yeah, you say that. Just leave your crane where it is.
If not, you're not far from the garage. You can just drive down.
It's the one thing these Twinsters not very good at is roll stability. My arm is okay, fat man, but I've been told by people that have had it that your arm's sore tomorrow, not today. Which is opposite to AstraZeneca. My arm was sore the day I got it. And for about a week after, I seem to remember.
I don't want to talk about my experience on the first dose lap. Wait, Asda do a sim as well?
And the true red Asda out.
Someone said you missed Asda.
I didn't miss Asda. Go and have a look at the screenshot.
Was one of them called Smarty or something?
Right at the end, I said Virgin Media, Voxy Labara, Asda Mobile, Talk Mobile, Vodafone.
What's Foxy, whatever it is? I've never heard of these.
They just haven't got a very good marketing team.
Just because they don't have ads on Twitch. Lol.
He's one of them lucky ones with swollen lymph nodes. Well, whatever reaction you have, Ethan, just think of it this way. Imagine what you would have if you got the real thing.
I remember my first one. I was in bed for a week.
Yeah, I remember that. Shivers and everything.
Yeah. It was not fun.
Is that because they gave you an adult-sized dose and you shouldn't need?
Didn't allow for his body weight.
There's a trader here for a task. It's got 4 bricks on. I don't know where it goes. I just activated the dogs.
Zoomy, thank you for 6 months. FVO, sorry, I missed your 2-month anniversary. And Poetic, thank you for the bits, mate. Very true statement right there.
Do you know, my arm just got a tingle in it from talking about all this. I've literally got an itch on the top of my forearm.
Voxy is actually owned by Vodafone. I thought Libara had strong ties to Vodafone. It's horrible powdery snow, this. Sky Mobile uses O2 masts as well. Let's see. O2, Tesco, Sky, Giftgaff, and Leica Mobile. It was on the screenshot. I think that covers all of them. With this Christmas network upgrade, any 10 gig networking? No. I don't have 10 gig switches, Battle Cattle. I could put 10 gig SFPs in the switches, but it's not worth it. What I'm doing is getting the cabling down for 10 gig at some point. Yeah, but not yet. But what I'm going to do with the NAS drive is you can pair network connections on it, so you can basically get better throughput. Oh, this doesn't want to go.
I might have to come back here in another vehicle, Sammy, with the scanning trailer.
Oh, we'd have to
Okay,
scan.
mate.
Somebody
There's
likes a good scan.
Is there no watchtowers?
There's two, but they're only tiny ones, and most of the map's covered by one where you have to scan.
Right, okay. Can you see fuel anywhere if you track that constructor repair carriage mission?
2 sets. Yes.
Is it?
Not close to the entrance, no.
Right.
It's close to the one that's locked.
Yeah, that's typical, isn't it?
Make it 52 months crawling.
Just driving down the road that I think goes to it to try and help.
I like how we doing off-road truck driver through hideous terrain and we're talking about COVID jabs and mobile networks lol.
Oh yeah.
So what mobile network implant did you get then, Paul?
I'm not sure, they wouldn't tell me. Cutscene.
I didn't get a cutscene, I just got
You're
a pop-up.
I
Not in
did.
the map, are you?
I don't know where we got the neon signs from. Restoring the tuning shop. Oh yeah. Now we can tune. Just like the tune.
I don't know if you can tune until you've actually unlocked all of them. I might be wrong though.
That be in the garage then.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you recover to the garage.
Should say customise.
Customize. I can customize.
Oh, it's now unlocked. Okay.
Yeah. So now you can put your high or low, whatever you want.
I've so not turned my TV 90 degrees so I can watch F1 while we play.
Just you know, priorities, mate, isn't it?
It's on in the background because at some
Right,
point someone's going to spoil it, so...
Well, you know what happens to people who spoil things in chat?
Yeah.
A variable implant, imagine that.
Yeah, you tap your arm once for one network, twice for another network. Can you imagine? It'd be awesome, wouldn't it?
Got no signal on this one. Let me try another one.
3 taps, right? Yeah.
Right, hang on, Hannah. Hang on, Hannah. That F1 race is like the most important race of the year. That's
I
one
agree.
thing. It's the actual race, not qualifying, because nobody cares about qualifying. And number 3, I just had a jab. So I'm having the morning off just in case.
Oh, excuses, excuses, excuses.
Not like Puppy just sat here watching, you know, F1 irrelevant qualifying whilst he's meant to be driving trucks.
I'm driving a truck. I'm driving to a watchtower.
So the next time he flips it over, we'll all be saying, yeah, you were probably looking at qualifying, wasn't you? Pops is
Where
gonna
are
crash,
you
yep.
located, Mr. Squad squid squad.
Wait, what?
What?
Don't ask, Paul.
What are you on about?
Nothing. Someone in his chat said, "Where can I watch it?" But I don't know where he's located.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me.
So did I.
Squid Gen? Mr. Squid Gen, maybe?
Hang on. 2 concrete blocks. Oh, there's only 2 left here. We need 4.
Channel 4 should have it on. Or not, even though they signed a contract. Sky F1. It's not on Channel 4, Matty. I just looked. Rugby's on.
What about the final?
I know the race is on Channel 4 tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
Sky Sports, Sky Showcase.
I could take concrete slabs from here instead. And do the truck stall. But that's only half of it. God, the cargo containers come from the port in the southeast. That's horrible. Also, where do we get the oversized cargo from? Is that from the...
Might be the other map.
No, it's from the port as well. So we need to go down there for oversized cargo. I could just bring 4 concrete blocks here, but there's only 2 of them. So we need to get 2 blocks from somewhere else.
Yep.
Was that in the port as well?
I don't know. It only shows me from here at the moment.
If you... Can you not move your cursor down to the other one and click that?
Concrete blocks, 2 of them. Yeah, we have to get 2 from down there. We're going to be taking a big trip to the port.
I'll be right back.
Nice.
Original convoy in the official online mode. Yeah. This is some nasty slope.
Yeah, the next map looks like it's just snow so far.
Okay. The objective, Fallen Bridge. moped. Thirsty truck. Well, when you're in full diff lock all-wheel drive, it is, yeah. You can't just go for like single and you get a bit better fuel economy. I didn't like this truck when we first got it. It was only when we got diff lock.
Yeah.
When we got diff lock, it was like completely different. Or was it all-wheel drive, one of the two? I think it was all-wheel drive. Until then, it was just horrible. I think somebody's going to order in his kebab for later.
Probably.
How long is it since you've had a kebab, Pops?
Let's see. 2 months. It's got to be, yeah, it's more than 2 months.
I mean, you used to have one every weekend.
Oh.
And then you just went totally cold turkey on it for most of this year. You had one, I think, after the snooker. You had one after that. And then I think that's been it for a while.
Yeah, because you know what happened.
CET is the best time zone. Nah, GMT. That's the only time zone, GMT. If you live in GMT, you're the master race automatically. Everybody else is just relative. There's only one GMT. What about UTC? That's just the French version of GMT. That's all that is. There's only one GMT. BST, don't care about BST. They can get rid of it. Exactly, we just need gin and tonic, that's all we need. Gin and tonic master race. What's the drop point for this thing? Deliver to the repair shop. That's the wrong mission. Right, around the back. You know, the thing is, Baz, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I selected that mission when I started out, and then somehow it jumped onto the other one and it told me to go here. It's UTC, it's easier. GMT is UK. Wait, what's the difference between UTC and GMT for you, Battle Rabbit? That's 2 of those. Baz, GMT never changes, mate. BST is GMT plus 1. GMT doesn't move. There is only one Greenwich Mean Time. Because when we're in summer, we're plus 1 on GMT, aren't we? We have plus 1 gin and tonics at that point. So we like to drink in summer, what can I say? UTC is just because the French didn't want to say Greenwich Mean Time. They prefer it to be Universal Time Coordinaire or whatever that stupid acronym is. They just like it to be French. Yeah? Everybody else can say GMT because we're happy with GMT. We like GMT. Just the French want it to be French because they want everything to be French. I think we've got to go down to the port now.
What one are you doing?
GMT can differ to UTC by up to 0.9 seconds.
Whoa. Mind blown.
You'll never get that second back, Captain Flint. What are you going to do with it? Spend it now. Oh, you just went. You just lost it. You just lost it writing that out.
What one are you doing, Paul?
The Brits want everyone to be British. Yeah, they do. I don't deny it. I don't deny it. Brits go abroad, right? And they want everybody to speak English. Yeah? They sit down and want everybody to serve British beer. Like, they're ridiculous. They're just as ridiculous as the French. Like, you can't accept you go into a different culture. You just want everybody to behave like you. I don't deny that. Well, I'm thinking, see, it wants to get concrete slab from the warehouse, but that's a lie, because I had to get them from the port. So I'm thinking I can't get slabs down there. Wait a minute.
You only need cargo containers looking at your tracking thing. You just need 2 cargo containers.
Yeah, but there's other stuff we need as well, not just for this mission. We need concrete blocks from down there as well now. And the oversized cargo has to come from there.
I'm back, sorry about that.
No, it's summer.
The Americans want everyone to act American. It's bizarre. Baz, I know you want me to take an 8-slot trailer for the lols, mate. But, in reality, what do we need? Probably the 5. You get the 5-slot trailer.
Cargo containers 2, so you can just take a normal trailer or your twin stick and you can get both of them.
Well, a 5-slot trailer would take the 4 concrete blocks and the oversized cargo.
No, oversized cargo is 4.
Yeah, and oversized is 4.
Grumble. Well, we need to decide what we're getting from down there then.
If you just go and get your 2 cargo containers, and I'll figure out the rest.
Yeah, but we need a lot of stuff from the port, so it makes sense.
Yeah, I'm coming down to the port with a 5-slot trailer.
Did you figure anything for the fuel, pups?
Yeah. You can get to it. Let me switch back to that map set. You can get to it because it's up on the far warehouse where the other gateway is, Sammy. But the rest of the map, I don't know because it needs scanning. I know there's a bridge we need putting together, which is 3 concrete slabs and 3 metal beams.
Right, I'll see if I can get through. I'll have a go. If not, then I'll wait and we'll try again, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, so what are you getting from the port then?
I'll drive down with a 5-slot trailer.
Oversized cargo's a 4-slot, is it?
Yeah.
So I could chuck that on the twin stair, but it might tip over, right?
Yeah.
So maybe I should haul it on a 4-slot trailer, maybe.
And you need the other 2 cargo containers for the truck store construction. That's 4 slots as well.
So we're going down there with 2 4 slots then.
Might as well.
What the heck? That was weird.
What happened?
Well, I was just sat here plotting my route out. In the middle of it, it just removed the route. Like, it just went. Wait, Baz thinks the oversized cargo's 5 slot.
No, it's not. It's 4. I've done it plenty of times. In other words, just don't listen to Baz.
Right, let's go there again. I don't know how we get there, but we'll figure that out. I'm guessing we're going to come in... So which way do we want to come at this? Actually, wonder if we can come in from the north. We've actually been... Depends if that's crossable or not. That looks like a very deep bit of water there. I don't know if we can cross there or not. If you see my screen pups, I don't know if that's going to work or not.
Should be alright. If we get stuck, we get stuck.
The problem is, I can see is that bit of water there. But there's telegraph poles. So it might work. So what are you grabbing? The blocks or something else?
Well, one of us needs to grab the oversized cargo. And one of us needs to grab 2 cargo containers to complete the mission you was just doing.
I just recovered and didn't get refueled. Is that expected?
Because it's not open yet.
I thought you did the fuel.
No, that was to the station.
That's a separate fuel station. That's not the fuel station there. That's the repair shop, I think. Once I get these 4 canisters of fuel, if I can get these 4 canisters of fuel, then it'll hopefully work.
Hang on, I should be able to spawn a fuel trader for and fuel you up. There you go. Do you want to fill up?
Richie. Refuel. So right now we have a fuel station, but we still don't auto fuel at the garage.
Yeah, because the fuel that we need for the garage is on the other map, which is all blocked at the moment.
I see.
Sammy is currently scanning to see if he can get through to them.
Scanning or non-scanning? Capac, thank you for 5 years. Hype indeed, dude. That's a new badge. Misjudged that.
There's a telephone pole there, Paul.
I was going to go left side of that, and then I changed my mind too late. Because I know the snow is a real pain around it.
I want to grab my trailer
It's
pole.
not even moving here. Oh man, I've got snow chains on. And I'm stuck in snow. How does that work?
It's right here, right?
Thank you very much, Richard D. Thank you for 2 months, sir. I'm wondering what's we're going to do about fuel on the way, folks.
I've got some on top of my truck.
It's not going to be enough for both of us. I think we might get the stuff and then not be able to get back with it. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen.
Yeah.
Got that trailer in the middle, but I don't know how much fuel's left on it now.
There's a fuel trailer down there.
I just said that.
No, as in actually down where the dock is.
Oh. What's that then? Oh, yeah. That might save us. I don't know if I'll make it all the way. Let's try.
If not, I can always give you some of the fuel that's on the route.
Who's going in front?
You, because you're the one with the route.
Of course, we don't have a crane, do we?
No.
So if we have an accident, it's not going to be a happy one.
You've got to drive a crane down.
Exactly. I'm on the motorbike. I haven't had a motorbike for years.
I hate this snow.
Yeah. Exactly fun, isn't it? Death Row Techno, thank you for 9 months. You like how it's measured in litres per minute, not litres per kilometre. Yeah, because you're not really travelling very far, are you? So per kilometre wouldn't make much sense. On a winch?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, but again, Rome, it wouldn't make any sense, would it? In a truck like this, on terrain like this, per 100 kilometres wouldn't make any sense.
Well, if it did, it'd be like 0.1.
Yeah. The information would be very useless. God, river's trying real hard to push me sideways right now.
Yeah. Have you seen, like, it's flowing really fast and then you have, like, one spot to your left where it's just flat and calm?
And then it flows really quick again, which doesn't make any sense. It's just a hack. What have we got left in here then?
Not much,
800 litres left in that tank. 700 now.
Be 600 in a minute.
Nomad. Okay, this is the big river bit that I said I don't know if we can cross. Let's just stop here a second and have a look. So that's quite quick flowing. I think there is a bit, if we keep to the right over there as we go over it, maybe. Otherwise, I think the river might wash us away.
Time to find out.
But if we keep to the right of that telegraph pole rather than left.
There's concrete underneath, the road's underneath, so it should be fine in theory.
That's not as deep as it looks.
No, I'm like, it's not even halfway up my wheels, Paul.
I don't know, Brom. I was just wondering about the guardrail and thinking, how did it get like that? I'll give you a push.
Fine. I was expecting it to be a lot deeper.
Maybe, Baz, but surely the trees would still be there then. That was another one. We're not through it all yet. Let's assume that this one's okay as well, shall we?
Yeah, might as well. Woo! It's absolutely fine, Paul.
Fake flood.
Fake news.
Tarmac. The luxury. Look at this.
No, right? When have we ever seen like a 4-lane road like this?
Feels like cheating. Oh, I don't know, Nurstin. Like, flowing water really will slow you down. You know, it's flowing water has a surprising amount of power. No, on the asphalt. The river was flowing quite quickly. You think how much weight is being pushed at you. How do we get down there?
YOLO!
See that? Okay, we'll just go right. That's a cliff edge right there. We ain't going straight down that way.
Nope. Could you get to the fuel summary?
Yep. There's actually, where you went up and across, there's actually more of a main road back as well. But I did take some compromised routes through the trees, so it wasn't like, you know,
Yeah,
It wasn't the path they wanted me to take, put it like that.
but it was a path you decided to take.
Yeah.
Just grab this task here.
I'm grabbing it.
Again. Do I need to activate it though?
No, it should just... Once I've accepted it, it'll pop up in the task on the map.
Right, so I'm grabbing the oversize, yeah?
Yeah, and then I'll grab the 2 cargo containers for the mission you was doing before.
Rome, every cubic meter of water weighs a metric ton, right? So if you've got a cubic meter of water and it's coming at you at like a meter a second, that's a ton of force moving a meter a second at your truck. So how many cubic meters of water do you think will hit the side of that truck when you're driving across a river? Therefore, how many cubic tons are going to hit the side of your truck with a 1 meter per second speed? There's a lot of force. And it's relentless. So, yeah. If you're driving into it, like we were, that's a huge amount of force that you've got to compensate for. That's why you go slow. Like I say, water has a surprising amount of force. They drive, they drive turbines with it. That's how much force it has. Water wheels that drive entire sewing factories from, Victorian times. It's just incredible amount of force.
I've got 1 concrete block as well, Paul.
Well, the guardrail, like Bass says, could have been hit by trees, but that doesn't explain where the trees then went to, but I don't know. Wait, what have you got there?
2 cargo containers for the rest of the mission you was doing, and 1 block.
Okay. I've got that weird
Because
sound
of-
bug where it sounds like interference. I don't think we can get... I suppose we could just go back that way. I know I crossed this muddy bit here in the Tattering, but I don't know if we'd get across it. Because what we could do is we could go around the road here that we're on.
Yeah.
And then effectively hack it across that bit. Maybe.
Let's do it.
10 to 1, there's a rock fall in the way.
But, it would take us past the fuel station, which would be handy.
Let's do it. You only live once.
And then back to
I
the
need to
garage
turn
that way.
around, right?
Yeah, so I don't know. It's a voyage of discovery again.
Do we need to turn around?
Possibly Kyle Aaron, yeah. I've not finished it yet. Yeah, we kind of need to turn around and go back down this road. I like the scenery here with all the ports and stuff. It's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should go in the Irish pub and get a nice cold Guinness.
Sorry, mate, we haven't got any eyes.
Oh, I'm taking the wheelie bin with me. There's another trailer here full of wood. By
It's
the look
probably
of it.
for that contract, that task that you've just pulled up at.
That it won't let me actually
First.
click on now. Why can't I click on it? There we go.
Because your cab needs to be over it.
Set.
Cutscene.
What cutscene?
That was a great cutscene.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. I may have hit your truck, Paul.
truck service center, block A, brake suspension, gnomes. Oh wait, no, not gnomes. I said something else. So what have we got access to now? Repairs?
I'm assuming when you recover your truck, it should now refuel and repair it. I'm assuming.
Woo!
But I'll do that and give you a report shortly.
That's another car you've just hit, Paul.
Nah, that didn't happen, mate. What's this mission here? Got that as well.
Your truck repair has your repair supplies restocked. The truck has been repaired and it has been refueled.
Nice. Paul, remember we don't have a crane, so take it easy.
Wait, let me just put Formula 1 on.
Wait, what?
I need to concentrate. Right or left? Let's go right. Actually, this is fine by the look of it.
Yeah, it doesn't look that bad.
I wish it would let you draw on the map and share the drawings. Because that way you could like go on there and just highlight things that work and things like stay away from this bit. This is a good road. Like I don't know. You just annotate it basically. So that as you discover it. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, there's the fly in the ointment. Okay. That looks like a heck of a ditch on the other side. That's what I'm worried about. If I go left here, I can see what looks like a big ditch before we get onto the road.
Because my trailer will probably stay on and not tip.
And if we go straight on, yeah, I think the terrain here is not... Actually, we might be able to keep left.
Let me park down the hill, somebody.
I think this is the way to go, folks.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was close. That was close.
He was gone then.
Okay. Stay in case you need a winch or anything. Where are you going?
I had to winch the trailer over the hill.
Watch the springy tray.
My trailer's beached.
Hang on.
Oh, I don't like this one bit.
Well, we're going to have to brute force it. It's the legs, that's the problem. That's the problem with those trailers. Like what's happening now, it just
good.
digs the leg in. Just winch onto me if you need more power. What's the lamppost?
Yeah, once it's past the legs, you can just drag it because it's just easy. That route though is pretty easy to do.
Yeah, just that ditch is the tricky bit. The water crossing is not as bad as I thought. We can get some fuel in. Maybe, Baz. You've had fun getting over that ridge. this is quite muddy here.
Yeah.
This is just nasty stuff. Wheels are turning.
But you're not moving.
Several inches a minute, yeah. You just got to let it do its thing. You stuck there, Pops?
Not moving, just very slowly.
I winched onto that inner tree and used that to hoist the back end round.
Yeah.
You got one more week, then off for 17 days. Nice. Does the game still have multiple instance issue where the host sees different things to other players? Probably.
But we haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, we've not had it yet, but I would almost guarantee that it still does.
I had it at the very beginning where your screen showed that my lights were on and they weren't, so...
So there you go.
So, yes is the short answer.
Nothing's changed.
Hang on.
Which line did we take through here? Down the middle?
Let me have a look. Yeah, I think we just went straight down the middle, didn't we? I just avoided it all, Paul.
Yeah. Yeah, I think we went down the middle. Pup's just like 100 metres left. Well, you can come back and get me now,
I am
scumbag.
coming back, I am.
Because I'm stuck. Yeah, say one thing, do another. Why don't you just detach your trailer and come and get me?
That's a good point.
You don't need to hoist that back here.
Because I didn't think, Paul.
It's alright, I'm here to do the thinking for you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm completely and utterly stuck. With nothing... Well, I can beach onto that, I guess.
Oh, I thought it was going to go again then. I'm here. Did that just snap?
Yep. They just don't make cables like they used to. What we need is Russian cables.
Yep.
I'm trying to stay out of that snow as well. It's not very fun, that snow.
I think I took a wrong turn.
I was going to say, I'm not really sure which way you're going though. Rushing off in the wrong direction.
You saw nothing. America, I believe it is located.
Yeah.
It's Maine in the USA, isn't it?
Yeah, Maine with an E.